Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. Welcome to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, Aussie versus US. This is weekly analysis. The date today is February 9, 2020. If you want to stay up to date with all of our weekly analysis, make sure you click that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Okay, so I've got the weekly chart pulled up and our weekly pivot points. We'll start here with the big picture and then get a little bit more granular. So overall sentiment is bearish. We see price last week testing resistance, but unable to break through and then being repelled away. So let's go ahead and zoom in that weekly candle. We see where it found a little bit of support. It tried to shoot above that line. Just couldn't hang above the 67.70 area. Price was rejected and now is working its way back down. So let's go ahead and bring in our daily. Okay, so here we see that big bearish candle Friday, right? Price action dropped below that interim support at about that 66.70 mark or so, or sorry, 67 mark, and closed bearish below that. So if we go ahead and draw a parallel trend channel, we could see a little bit of pullback. Every week there's a little bit of pullback just to get the week going, so that's totally possible. But then I expect resumed downtrend. So let's click this here. And if we think about that as our trend channel, right, we see that regularly price gets rejected from here. So if we call that our top, we see price moving away from that quickly back down the chart. So let's see what these weekly pivot points again. So we've got first support at 66.33. Let's go ahead and draw that line in, 66.33. And then we've got S2 at 65.92. Pulling there. So, depending on price action, we could see price really plummet, but at least we should see price go down to this range. Then what could happen is price could kind of bounce around in here for a while. But it looks like might be a chance to make some pips on the way down. Let's go ahead and look at our 4-hour. So if I'm thinking about really day trading, then the Aussie dollar, then the 4 hours probably a little bit more accurate, or the 1 hour, right? So if we take this line here, this parallel trend channel, and let's go ahead and move it down. And it's interesting how the channels always line up. So we see price moving away out of this channel. As long as price stays below this price wedge, we should see price pop out the bottom below the first weekly support. So let's go ahead and bring our fast moving average. So we recently been having a lot of success by just buying or selling dependent on price action to the fast moving average. So I was looking at my 20, 50, and 200s, but just simply alone look in a downtrend, looking for when price stays below this. Okay, great. So what might occur is that as this week progresses, we might see price pull back a little bit. So if we think about this trend here, price could pull back, which means the moving average would slowly come back down and touch. And once that touch happens, looks for a good sell. If we were to follow that strategy in this 4 hour, right, here's the fast moving average on the Aussie dollar, we could see that every time that price closed below that fast moving average, or if it peaked above it, another good sell opportunity, and each time making pips. And then when price crossed back above it, good time to exit. But interestingly enough, price did cross above that moving average for a short time, but then once it reached horizontal support and resistance, was rejected. So looks like more bearish action ahead this week on the Aussie dollar. Watch for a pullback. Look for your opportunity to buy in. All right, everyone, have a great week trading. We'll talk soon.